I'm losing it, and by it, I mean my peanuts. Thank you, Super Monkey Ball. Thank you, Super Monkey Ball. I guess everything's ready. Alright, we're back fucking here again. Same shit, different day. What did Polt need to do this? Fang. Oh, Polt still hasn't been used. That's why they're underleveled. This has this guy here. I was gonna say, yeah, why is this just randomly missing the range now? Okay. Maybe we look to another veto for inspiration. Okay, well, slash, we check, is there anyone else who can lead with an Oko? It's like Fu can also. Fu, barring some sort of item. I don't think we're gonna get anything besides that that breaks the sash. Okay, if Fu does it. Fu baits in. Could be fast dead to CC. Which, I mean, opens up the mons that can kill that too as well. If we don't damage at all. If we don't damage at all, that's always Phantom Force, though. I mean, it's always Expanding Force. Which we could literally just go... Well, we can't make the Heart swap into Gyarados, right? Because they're not Mega Evolved, duh. Damn. If that Psychic Terrain didn't exist, we'd be so cooking, bro. Who would have thought the fight would be designed to make it not easy for Hugh? Yeah, so I mean, we can go Pheromosa, but if we lead here, we get the better, because we're going to go... So where did this line fall apart? It's because Aggron can sometimes put up rocks. What's a way... Banned Aggron, I mean banned Fu would actually kill Aggron. But there's no way we'd get to chain that. Well, no, because they'd see fast kill. What's a Scarf Fu bait? Say we chipped this guy with someone who sacks, and then we go Surging Strikes here, pick up the KO. Well, they just don't have the gas, right? What does Scarf Fu bait in? So, outspeed, out damage. Outspeed Oko. Outspeed out damage. Outspeed out damage. So this would go Aggron then, but Aggron just they don't have the gas to kill Aggron. I mean, could they just Surging Strikes? But then going into like Cloister, clicking Freeze Dry is like not the move. Do you want to keep on plugging away at Veto, or do you want to try something else? Take a look at Small Ants Veto. You can take a look at Small Ants Veto. B lead? And 3 scales spent on it. What's Mr. Ant do?
Closer, but let's hope we don't miss any details here. Mr. Veto would like to battle. The focus sash, very cool. 2 turn to get out of here before those psychic moves. Move.
You turn it into someone who's immune. Got it.
The future sight will not hit B-Drill because it activates the turn after. So we're going to U-turn to B-Drill with future sight looming over.
Okay.
Pheromosa. So Pheromosa comes in. Now, we need to immediately switch out of B-Drill to make sure that it does not die, because obviously it's
future sight's coming.
by throat
Yeah.
shot from Pheromosa. So, no U-turning here because it would kill us before we got the U-turn off. We're going to switch it to Acai, who's going to take the throat chop. Who's going to take the throat chop and the future sight. So we have 2 with Draco Meteor. That Pokemon, Lucha. It immediately uses its substitute special defense and
I mean, I'm trying to regain it. We're looking all over the place. We're scouring the map to regain it. We don't have like a great flipper pair. I mean, if B does that, I mean, we could flip. Scarp Moonman faster than this guy. Pheromosa is very fast, I doubt. Not Moonman. Where's Moonman? No. Not even close. B-turn. Well, I guess that's annoying too, right? Wait, how does... Are they both psychic? Well, if we did something like this, we'd have to do... Yeah. If we did something like this, we'd have to do something that was... I think we can't copy this line because it literally has to be exactly... It has to be exactly Hydreigon there. Because you need something... Because it could be Future Sight and it could be Expanding Force, yeah. We can't even do like something funky. Yeah, the fact that it's both those, that's so evil, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I think our only lead options, it appears, is boosting move, Polt, or a boosting item Polt, or boosting item Fu. Actually, do we need the boosting item? We do. Yeah, unfortunately, just barely need it. So we need one of those. I mean, we don't hate the Polt lead. It's just the problem. We had a line that almost worked. It just, because rocks could go up, we'd be in trouble. Because what was the line before? Polt kills in DD, baits in Pheromosa, seeing fast kill with this. We'd go into recording another. Hell yeah. Exciting. The Noel. So slowly you're gonna become the main character in the videos, then the side Noel content. And then I'll get to watch the How to Play Yu-Gi-Oh video made by you, and then I'll become the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player. Thanks, homie. I'm going to try my best. We go here. We go Scarfy Scarf. Kill through that. Then who's going to be next? Aggron comes in. Yeah. Could we kill Aggron slowly with someone who spins? Stone Edge Heavy Slam. It is sturdy. Were we going to use our Mega in this line? We didn't have a Mega used in this line. Could Mega Blastoids be our guy? Oh no, we're going to use Mega Gyarados. Pain. Who we got in terms of spinners? Who can spin on that shit? Actually, is this the... Do we just, like, sack Hitmon here? They're probably the best guy to do something like this, right? Or can, like, base Blastoids do it? Maybe it is, like, a base Blastoid sack, right? Because we go Blastoids, we'd come in, we'd click, we'd have just like some sort of boosting move. Yeah. And we're not dead to one crit. Yeah, well, it's Custap. Ah. That does throw a wrench into things, right? Because if it's like attacking move, we get fucked. Well, that's not true, because I'm pretty sure someone could come in and revenge kill. But we'd have to plan for both lines. But it's weird though, right? Because we'd have to go... Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's sick. Psychic Terrain's up. Psychic Terrain's up, so we can't pick it up with priority. Hello, Mooman. Yeah. I think there's... I'm going to say there's probably a world where this works. I think the issue becomes... having to plan both lines. Because say okay, say we're dead to, let's bring in the fancy calc. I think Corvarial Knight probably gets their ass beat by Stone Edge. Yeah, I think the problem with Corvette Knight 2 is that it's haze and not, defog and not rabbit spin, because if we can like break the thing, we can break the sturdy / do all that jazz. I want to check the fancy calc for probability on this. So I'm Infernape. Hello, Infernape. Yeah, I'm Infernape. This is the AI's first turn out. Even if it sees we're dead to Stone Edge, what does these numbers end up being? It's usually just the damaging move. Yeah, I forgot it was bad. I think I'm winning. I think I'm heading in the direction of winning. So, swap in on Stone Edge, not first turn out. Yeah. It's not particularly surprising, but I don't think you ever said it. And us being faster, I guess, is an issue. What's the scenario exactly where we get fucked? Oh, damn. Damn, you slapped them real hard. think the exact scenario where we would get fucked is because we can't click Ore Sphere. Because then they would get Custap next turn. And we can't click Rapid Spin. Because we... Well, no. I think we'd always just click Rapid Spin. Oh, I think we just always want to die here then. Shell Armor. Because we'd come in on the Stone Edge. Say we come in on the Stone Edge. Okay. Well, okay, there's two possibilities. We come in on Stone Edge, which is the more likely because it's a slow kill. But there's still 30% rocks. So if we come in on Stone Edge, we click... we're sacking Blastoids, most likely. Okay. If we come in on Stone Edge, we click Rapid Spin to break the Custap. If we can, like, always die here with rocks down, I think that's what we probably plan for. Okay. But I think there's a way we could, like, game this out where we always die with rocks down. Always die with Sturdy broken and rocks down. Because eventually this guy's going to kill himself. Or is going to get himself killed. So then, who cleans up Aggron and baits in someone good? Yeah. Well, this is, we're planning to sack basically everyone at this point. Well, that's what we are doing, Noel. We're not actually on the last fight. We still got 6 other fights to prep. Yeah, which is, we're doing exactly that, basically. Yeah, because we've gone through all the fights that I don't think we have... If we have any planned sacks, I think they are non-specific sacks. I think any of the ones we have planned are non-specific sacks. Okey-doke. Yeah. But are you running prep for the items before Lay 4? Stop yapping and run the Doge. It's it's still up in the air. Every time I go to prep the Elite 4, it does have setup moves, but we don't get access to them. I don't think we get access to any setup moves. It's not like Emerald Kaiser where you at least get growth or something. Yeah. I think how much I prep those fights, Noel, is all going to be on my level of patience. I think what is stopping me from completely prepping the Elite 4 is that last Victory Road encounter we say. Yeah. Yeah, no. Well, I think, because those, I'm just basically to not, to be fine for these, I'm literally just not going to sacrifice, or try to not sacrifice any of our double battle all-stars. Like, that's why we were just looking at Hitmontop, and it's like, Hitmontop Blastoids, like, Hitmontop probably we can find a line to use in one of these double battles. Blastoids has not come to, like, a fight in 7 decades. Like, I'm soft doing that by prioritizing mons that are good in doubles. Yeah. Groudon gets Hone Claws, yeah. It's like, 'cause if I think I prepped all the fights, I'm going to be here forever, and I'm actually going to lose my mind. You know? Yeah. Go there right now, sack Blastoids, yeah. It does suck that the table we want is like basically near the end of Victory Road. I think it was, what were we looking at yesterday? It's after the Snorlax fight, or like before. It's like right there, which is like basically over. So we're not going to know that last Elite Four slot until the very, very end. Yeah. Yeah, and even with how many sacks we have prepared and how thick our box is, like, we could probably, if these optionals, we could probably, like, sack a fucking Pokemon every turn. This song, you don't like this song? You're sick of it? I do need to add more stuff. I got you. We'll go Virtual Sonic then. Okay, Ghost Legendary. Giratina. Altered. Ghost Monotype. I don't know if Litwick has the secondary type. Ghost Dual type will go Shandy Bandy. Actually, we might want that for... No, that's Gen 5, not Kalos. Cool. Losing minigames. What up, Brandon? Ramen bun. I think that's the first time I've seen that quote come through. Legendary Kalos. We're going to go Xerneas. Monotype Kalos might be hard if I don't just pick the starter. Monotype Ghost. Hoenn Legendary. Let's go Reginald. Who's the least liked of the Reggies? Probably the one who did the Nazi salute. We'll go Reggie Steel. Damn, people like him. First thought was Shuppet. Ooh, Shuppet's a good option too. Shuppy. Oh, we've never used Shuppet before? That's crazy. I guess Hoenn Monotype too. Let's go absolutely this guy. Damn. Kalos Dual type. I usually go like Hawlucha for this, right? Is Yveltal? Yveltal's not a pure something. It's 2 types, but I don't know what the 2 types are. Oh, it has no percentage. It does not exist. Hoenn Dual type. Who Hoenn with they dual types? I'm thinking those weird routes up. Primal Groudon. Big Brain. I feel like the legendaries are too obvious. I'm thinking up on that. Ooh, what about Flygon? That's also pretty obvious. What about Vibrava? There we go. We are the 1%. Oh, Tropius is probably good. Damn, if there's only someone in here who really, really likes Tropius, that would be super helpful to have their suggestion from them. I'm surprised they didn't say that. Monotype Kalos. Just go starters. Can I remember what the fucking Kalos starters are? Poplio. I'm so fucking stupid. That's the wrong generation. Oh my god, I swear I'm not. Okay, we have to play Ancestral X or Y. We have to play Ancestral X or Y. Dude, I just don't know what happened in X and Y. That shit is a gap in my brain. My brain was not fully formed when I play X and Y. And it still might not be because of reasons. Illicit drugs. I'm gonna shoot myself with a gun. Live on twitch.tv. One of these days, I'll win a Pokédoku. Anyways, what were you doing? Doing the much harder game to play. Damn, that gave me... Being that dumb just gave me fucking whiplash. Froakie, bro. I'm not clip farming. I'm just stupid. Okay, so we say Blastoise dies. Infernape has some level of dead to them. I guess they would bait in... Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of Pokemon Fest. Who were additional considers for this? Does Gary? Nah, Gary doesn't do enough. If Gary could do enough, that'd be so sick to, like... I bet we could bait in Zam, who thinks they can kill them and kill them back. But Gary does not do nearly enough to Angry Gong. Can we trick? There's no one who tricks Cloister, right? Because that sash is staying sashed. He hitting that sachet, you know what I'm saying? I'm a clear to cachet. I don't do shit halfway. Bro. Alright, have fun. Stay safe. Is there ever like a flip kill? Nah, flip turn doesn't do nearly enough. We're not like specially defensively flipping. Bro. Get this guy. Lock this guy up. Someone please. Since when does Latinos have Aura Sphere? I guess that's sick for this. Weirdly, I'm incredibly surprised. Oh, Scarf. Jesus Christ, bro. Okay, Latinos could come in here on the sack, click Aura Sphere. They'd be showing outspeed damage. What would be... This would show outspeed, we out damage. This would show slow dead. We would show outspeed, out damage. Would this go into Zam? This would maybe be like Zam Gleam. We could sack another. So this is not showing the boost, right? Yeah, so this would just show slow dead. So if we do bring in Latinos free here, you can also pick this up. Hariyama can pick this up and is a Pokemon we wouldn't mind sacking. Would this get us into... maybe after CC it won't get us into... Yeah. So did the Mavs trade away all of their star power basically? Nah, trust the process. Trust the process, bro. BADGES. Well, are we already using the Life Orb? We could go like Life Orb, Hari, Brick Break to the Wizards. The Washington Wizards. That guy's already dead. Because this could go into Zam. Yeah, I saw my friends who are Philly basketball fans being upset about the trade, but basketball is like one of the major sports well, I guess that and baseball I really don't know shit about. Yeah. Pookie Bear. They traded John McCain. We could go Harry Mama. Harry Mama picks up the KO. Bates in Zam. They die to Zam. We go into Gary. Herman King. Yeah, who up Kanan they Herman? Was he one of the people being like, COVID is fake and then he died to COVID? That sounds about right. sack him, go into Mega Gyarados. They Mega Evolve, they pick up the KO. Okay. In this line, Cloy God and Holucha are still alive. Yeah. How many Pokemon slots do we have left? We still have an extra slot? Hmm? Because we go here on the CC, kill with Psychic Fangs. Yeah, because this would be unburdened. Okay, wait. Yeah, this just works. Right? Yeah. This is basically our same line, but we sack Hariyama as well. And we make sure rocks don't go up. Yeah, I think this just works. When you're determined on sacrificing Pokemon, these fights can be really easy. We have to do the Mega Gyarados fight, but yeah. Bruh. Where was Whalern job? Yeah, let's run this whole fight. I don't know if we get access to like Steel Roller on Togedemaru. But yeah, honestly, at this point, it's better to sack Mons because Ice Spinner, dude. I wish we had Ice Spinner. I wish they had Ice Spinner in real life. God, kill me. They should have Ice Spinner in real life. Isn't she that girl's like, you ain't even the fart, gra. Yeah, I think this should work. Mad that on a merry-go-round, call that Ice Spinner. On click an Ice Spinner with Bryce Harper. It doesn't rhyme, but it's kind of got a flow to it. We don't get Ice Spinner. Steel Roller. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's just these Pokemon. Well, you can't really see that. It's just these Pokemon who get Steel Roller. Fucking, why does Wailord? Actually, this collection of Pokemon makes absolutely no sense. Can you tell me what these 5 Pokemon have in common? Now, Delmise did exactly what it needed to do. I cannot give you something that is in common with these 5 Pokemon. Togedemaru is not heavy, right? Because, I mean, Miltank Wailord, is Delmise heavy? Delmise is literally an anchor. You would assume 210 kilos. No, Togedemaru is 3 kilos, or kilograms. Yeah, these guys have nothing in common. It doesn't make sense why these udders are kind of spiky. But is Delmise kind of, I guess, I don't know if Delmise is spiky. Wailord's definitely not spiky. This man is built for efficiency. I guess they do have spiky shield. Don't Togedemaru. Yeah, I can't tell you what these 5 Pokemon have in common. Trying to ad hoc figure out why they were given the moves they were given. Spiky udders working at Warner Brothers. I slept with all your mothers. Okay. Let's run this and see if it works. Polt. Fang. Polt works at Fang. Ape. Choice Scarf. Handjob referred to as an old-fashioned. No. I'm only familiar with the drink when it comes to old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned. There is no way Blastoids lives this interaction while rocks are up. Old-fashioned Socrates, the drink, not the handy jet. Good. Old-fashioned's the one that has like an egg white in it for some reason. Dog, if I'm getting a cocktail, I want I do love a whiskey sour though, as I don't drink a lot of cocktails because I have the tolerance of an ant. So I like sniff a whiskey sour and I'm already deceased. What do I want on Blastoids? I think it doesn't really, I don't really give a shit what Blastoids is holding, right? Because you just need them to break this. Tequila Sunrise. Damn. Tequila Sunrise just reminded me of Disco Elysium. God damn, that game is so good. It's one of those games where I think I enjoyed it more thinking back on it now. It's just like that game is a lot of work to play, but there is truly no other game like it. That game fucking rules. I drink like a man. Retrosexual is such a funny term. I feel like in early 2000s, it was just like a man who took care of himself, and because he like liked dressing well and not smelling like shit, he must be gay. What a goofy early 2000s term. It's so funny to me. Okay, so let's see. I don't think the item on Blastoids matters. I think Hari, we wanted a life orb. So let's run it here. Darts. Patchouli and Gucci guilty. Damn. Gucci's guilty? Shout out my guy Gucci. Yeah. Sandalwood. What the fuck is sandalwood? Sandalwood. What is sandalwood? The mysteries of sandalwood. This is that shit you hear about. I've never seen a sandalwood in my life. Sandalwood nut. I don't mind if I do. Okay. Dragon Darts kills Indeedee. Let's be serious for a second and play Pokemon. Dragon Darts kills Indeedee. We are fast dead to Ice Beam. It's only going to be Ice Beam. We go into Ape. We did the calculations yesterday. With Choice Scarf, we're always faster. Ice Beam crit plus Flare Blitz, we're chilling. Flare Blitz will thaw us out. This is Life Orb, we're chilling. So that always does that. And then with Choice Scarf... Bro. Oh, is Mason here? I hate that with the multi-stream chat, I can't see all the fun little Twitch updates. I can't see it. Pain. 6, 7. Aggron in. So yeah, Aggron's the only person this could bait in because we're gonna show. And we did the math on this yesterday too, that we're always slow dead to Stone Edge. Then it's 70% to be Stone Edge, 30% to be Heavy Slam. We go into Blastoids. Swap to Blast. Spin until they die. So Blastoids is going to spin till they win. All right, have fun. Just have fun, stay safe. Spin until they die. Hari comes in for revenge. KO with Brick Break. So Hari's going to come in after rocks are down. Sturdy is broken. They're going to have Life Orb. They're going to pick up the KO with Brick Break. Hariyama in this line. Yeah, we used 2 Pokemon for this. In this line, the only Pokemon alive are Cloyster, Harlucha, and Megazam. We're only going to be at 90% from the Life Orb, so we're not going to be fast at the Cloyster. We're only at 90 from the Life Orb. And this is not even going to calculate it in the Unburdened. That is true, right? They don't know about acrobatics. So it doesn't know about acrobatics on baiting. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't know about acrobatics on baiting. What up, Mason? Because it doesn't know about any of this shit, because it's not going to know that psychic terrain is going to boost and pop on baiting. I'm like 95% sure. On baiting. Damage. No. Okay, cool. Air does not understand items that will proc before it enters and calcs without any item. Really, there's sets of terrain seeds. Cool. Cool. So yeah. So it wouldn't know. Holicha doesn't know about the boosted acrobatics here that would actually kill Hariyama. Instead, it's going to whatchamacallit. We're going to show the only remaining Pokemon in. This is Fast Kill with Boom. Boom doesn't show for Calcs. We're at 90% HP. This doesn't show for Calcs. This is always even with Base Zam. Base Zam is... their ability is Magic Guard. Cool. Their base ability is Magic Guard. They're going to see a Fast Kill against Base Zam is going to see a Fast Kill against Hariyama. They're going to kill them. Zam comes in and KOs. They're going to come in. They're going to KO. We're going to go into Gary after that. Go to Gary. There's our second sack of the fight. Gary... I think we want to be... Gary needs to be pre-damaged, so they're always dead to expanding force. Well, this is Big Zam now. Yeah. So actually, they don't even need to be pre-damaged at all, because they're always dead to expanding force. This thing's going to be Mega'd at this point. Gary Megas and KOs with Crunch, right? Yeah, Crunch kills. They're not going to get hurt by the expanding force, get owned, and then our Mega Gary is now going to be shown exclusively slow. We do want to be pre-damaged. I take that all back. I'm going to be 236 HP. So this is always CC. Does it get split between acrobatics? Nar. +1 Spadef, unburdened. So this guy's roaring fast. Hawk comes in. Okay, Gary comes in with Crunch. Hawk comes in. We go... swap to Polt on CC. Polt comes in without issue. Not did the crit acrobatics. I'm going to Polt CC. Polt KOs with Fangs. Alright, and then Cloy comes in. So I believe, we were looking at this the other day, that this can't be Shell Smash because we outspeed 2-hit KO. Can I confirm that? Even with the... not that I think it matters. Yeah, that's always freeze dry. Cool. So we would go on the freeze dry into, and it can't boom. Well, because we're Ghost type and we're the last Pokemon. We go into Wailern, and then Wailern walks us down. If it Shell Smashes, Wail wins 1v1. If it Shell Smashes Scarf and somehow kills Wailern, I don't think that can happen. Because I think like freeze dry, I guess freeze dry crit. No, I think triple crit. Yeah, I think Wailern survives triple crit. So I think they're chilling. Oh, yeah, this is even at 91 too. Like they just own this Cloyster. Okay, that's a veto line. Only 2 sacks. Cool. Okay, we can continue feeling good about ourselves. We did 1 fight today. It only took 45 minutes, even though we basically copied our line from the other day and made it better and just changed where we had the sacks. I just knew I couldn't recook that line in the same day yesterday because I was so demoralized from being right there. All right, that's hype. So, let me fill this out. Whale beats up Cloygod. I can fuck with the Celeste. Gary beats Zam, and then Halucha is owned by Polt. Cool. Alright, what now? What fight have I been putting off? Did I look further at this rain fight against Shannon? I think I only like briefly glanced over this. Let's refresh on this too. Bump, bump, bump. I think that's the best part of the song, that little fade out with the synth. That shit rules. Okay. Let's reline this shit up. Bum, 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 bum. And again, we have to be open to sacrifices. I've written in here a Latios lead, and then I gave up. Cool. Why are we leading with Latios? Because they can kill with Draco. Is there not a lot of people who just pick this up? What, Oko in the Rain? Even this guy, Fu, doesn't get there? Even Fu... Thunder Punch? Oh, it has Christopher Walken berry. That's not going to get there. There's a pursuit on here, right? Why did I not want to do this with Skept? How long do you expect this to last for, Aaron? Or of what? Playing Pokemon Challenge games. The truest addiction in the world. If we lead with Mr. Tile, or there's something, and maybe there's something we want to use Tile for later in the fight. I'm gonna go into the wheels fall off. Hell yeah! Well, regardless, did some bad shit on Monday. Understandable. Respect. I respect you going for it. Probably going to be a bitch to start, but I feel like you will be happy if you're able to commit to it. But that shit's hard. Why did I want to lead with Latinos here? But honestly, big respects for even trying. Not, it sounds like I'm saying like, good fucking luck from the tone. I just, like, I know it's hard, and I want you to feel happy that you even tried. Not that I don't think you can carry it through. I want as much raw egg as possible in my beverage. So now you'll just turn into one of those fitness bros. You'll just drink, like, 7 raw eggs for breakfast, and then you won't want to drink anything because your stomach will be fucking crazy after that one. Who we want to kill? Well, this Gorbis is going to be fast as hell, right? Gory to Abyss. Salmonella. Salmonella is my father. Yeah, I guess we could go... Scarf. We could scarf this up. Call me fucking Scarf Brooks over here. Oh, actually, can Lanny Bobani do anything in this fight? This would be the fight that Lanny Bobani would have some beautiful things to do. Wait, can Lanny open this fight? They would need fucking probably choice specs, but... Wait, can they do it with Lorb? They can do it with Lorb. That's kind of sick. Alright, Lantern. Talk to him. Wait, could they maybe just do this with Thunder? With a magnet? Wait, talk to him. Talk to him, Lantern. Yeah. Well, it's Gorbis in the rain. Oh, wait. Lantern the secret goat? And baiting EQ from Dragonite? That kind of pops. That's an incredible fast EQ from Dragonite. That's a great way to start the fight. Oh, we don't even need the pre-damage, right? Like, that's because there's no setup moves. There's nothing we're afraid of. That's always just EQ from Dragonite. Does Darts own this guy? Okay, so first Dart would do 84. What do you mean? Oh, it chooses from a random collection of a bunch of quotes every time you click it. Yeah, it's because it will give you a random Moonman quote every time. A random from a selection. Yeah. I only put a certain amount in there. So this would be down to 17. Okay, so that's not enough to kill with just Defang. Stupid multi-scale. Yeah. Lil bro was going off on that shit. Okay, maybe baiting EQ is not my favorite thing in the world. It's just annoying multi-scale. Ah, Crystal Kaizo reference. Hell yeah, thank you. And the beautiful thing about it is we can continue to add more. I mean, we could always eject, but I don't know if I love an ejection. Well, let me just go full hog here and see if this could pick it up. Where's the one about me? Wait. A title robot's a paid actor. A title robot's a paid actor. How did they do it? How did they know? 106. That seems like they would be able to pick that up. 195. Yeah, okay. So Choice Band Polt can pick that up. Lan, Magnet, Band, Polt, Band. Okay, question is, what are we gonna bait? Yeah, Moonman's too busy working on a personal project of his. Let's go with that euphemism. Base Swampert doesn't have Swift Torrent. Damp. Maybe Moonman knows. Yeah. he did say exactly that in less words. Damn. So this would bring in Slow Dead from Gorbis. Huh. Sucks that it's Ice Beam. But I don't know who else is going to murk D-Knight. Okay, that's our question of the day, right? Can we find someone who murks... would Fu do this? Maybe Fu Strikes would get there. Kill a load of this guy. In the washing machine. That's a no from me. Yeah, I don't know about... Wait, does Fake Out Ice Punch? Does Lopunny have enough gas in the tank to do it? Obviously, would use up our Mega for the fight, but... Not multi-scale, does 29, and then... 29 plus 288. They might get there. That does get there. Where's Baby Lopunny? There's Big Lopunny. Where's Little Lopunny? She big, she blue. Hey, where the hell is Little Lopunny? Is Little Lopunny faster? God, I'm fucking blind, bro. Blind as shit. Oh, there they are. Earthquake does do a decent amount. I don't think we're dead to it, though, but... Yeah, we take a fuck ton more. Okay, if I'm Lopunny, I'm probably baiting, like, random move from Gorbis. I don't think anyone's going to be faster. Well, she's not that fast. This would be random attacking move from Whimsicott. Interesting. No way we can eject on that because Hurricane does a fuck ton. Yeah, this might also be bad. I wonder if a sack here wins the fight. I don't know how litigious I can, or liberal I can be with these sacks. Who's going to be coming in next? Be like Slow Dead from Gorbis? Pre-Poison B should do kill Whimsicott. Kill Whimsicott I think is not. If it was guaranteed energy ball, yeah. I was gonna say if it was guaranteed energy ball, yeah, that could be easy peasy. I fear the problem in this fight is going to be the Swampert, right? Is there a world... We'd have to do some crazy baiting to let Skept chain shit here. Oh, they're not even faster. Ah, maybe this is why we stopped prepping this fight. I would not be surprised because we were like, if we bring Sceptile to the Elite Four, they're gonna have a we're gonna spend a scale for speed. We don't really have much in terms of the grass type department. Grass type department? Base department? Can I leave it on? If we still had Power Whip on Gyarados, maybe. Stone Edge rocks that version. Yeah, what do we do about the Swampert? It does appear Swampert is the problem high. I guess you get Fu in semi-safely. I mean, Strikes doesn't get there, though. You need, like, Fu with Chip. Need, like, a sack Fu with Chip. Let's check the greats. This is the rain fight. There's the Swampert.
Okay.
Victory Road is kind of easy. There's the goalie pod fight. Okay, here's the one I'm looking for. Does my man just have a cracked electrode?
With the drizzle.
How the fuck is he hitting that range? Oh. Duh. But what do we drop for that? Oh, Magical Leaf. We can just re-add that. Why didn't I check this? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. What is it bait in? Not Speedoko. Slow Dead to exclusively Bug Bite is also kind of nice. I'm assuming that's where this is going.
There it is. Alright, so now the first Pokemon to come in, the first Pokemon that is obviously everything's slower than me, right? Because it's Radish. So Dragonite's gonna come in because it sees that it kills me with Dragon Claw.
Oh. I guess we have a really bulky Electrode, or is that pre-damaged? We can't bait a guaranteed, right? I guess like Assault Vest Electrode. I feel like Bug Bite's a really good bait, right? Slow Dead with Bug Bite. We can even Volt Switch out. And this would be like Quick Attack. We go here. You're probably baiting Slow Dead to Surf. What do we go into Lanny Bobani on? We Fast Dead to anybody? It's convenient. If we go here, kill with Overheat. There's never a world where we're Slow Dead to Surf. We go into... I mean, yeah, we could go back here as well. What's your second bait? Well, Surf does a fuck ton. I mean, saving an eject is good. Yeah, still a little perplexed about how we kill this guy, but say we come back in. Slow Dead to random move from D-Knight is a little spooky, though. So if we like sack there, came in, kill with D-Darts. Oh, that'd be into slow cut Gorbis, because Gorbis. Well, no, because Gorbis would be this slow dead the surf. Well, this is actually choice scarf. Oh, it's a speed tie with Gorbis. Well, no, then they would show fast kill. So that's actually fine with us that it's a speed tie. Because we're coming in, killing this guy. Gorbis shows fast kill. We'd go back into this guy. We pick up the KO with Thunder. That would bait in random move from D-Knight. If this is the path we went. We could additionally go Lanny Bobani on the surf. So can they take double surf? They can't take double surf, so it's safe to do this. Random move from D-Knight. Say we sack there. Go into Pult. Pult picks up that KO. These are all dead. The only thing that's left is Whimsicott and Swamp. We show Outspeed Oko with Band against this guy, so it would be Swamp. Always EQ. You did the crit stone edge at full health. What about Assault Vest? No, these are all physical attacks. Nope. I think this becomes what we usually go surging into Jack kills. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because we could... Yeah, you're right. We just can't go Band. Mystic Water? Mystic Water gets there, cool. Yeah, so this could be like on EQ eject. And what does this bait from Whimsicott? Ugly baits. Do you have anyone who destroys Whimsicott? I guess their name is B. We find a way without a sack minimizing slots, right? And this guy needs no item, so maybe we can do something funky with them. At full health, dead the bug bite. We can go ape on the bug bite. We kill with overheat. Apes shows a speed tie. They're going to be fast dead to surf here, so we can go back here on surf. Take the surf. Not dead to crit. Kill with thunder. Then bait in. I guess the problem is baiting in random move against D-Knight. Is there anyone who could take this slow and steady? Any of our fairy types own the shit out of them? I guess it would also be like have to be a fairy type who can't get confused. Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be something different here because baiting random move D-Knight is not it, Chief. Seems like a really clean way. I was going to say, seems like a really clean way to deal with Caesar, but it looks like we could literally come in to any move at any time. What was our Lanny Bobani lead? And if we really want to, we could use Lantern on this fight and then sack them in the same fight. Where's Lanny Bobani? There you are. Yeah, magnet lantern. Did an EQ from D-Knight. Yeah, what was wrong with this line? We go EQ on D-Knight. We can kill them with choice band darts through the multi-scale. And then outspeed out damage. Let's be slow dead. We're basically slow dead to everyone under the sun, so it'd be like random move Gorbis. Is random move Gorbis a problem? Yeah, I guess random move Gorbis is the problem just because of the Ice Beam para chance. It sucks that actually Lantern needing the magnet makes this a pain. Not that we could have hoped for a better Lantern. Upspeed lets them do this. I don't think we're gonna have anyone else who kills through that. Outspeed to a KO is gonna make sure that is or outspeed threatening to a KO will make this not Shell Smash. If we would eject and no, it'd just always be Ice Beam. If we eject, it wouldn't matter. It'd still be the same baits. It'd just be guaranteed Ice Beam. Soulfest Whalern. Bulky boy. Soulfest Whalern baits in. Probably grass move from this guy. But actually, that might be the move. Go freeze dry, freeze dry. Because they, no, because they could shell smash here though, right? Because the white herb, they know about the white herb. But can they kill us if they go surf crit, shell smash, surf crit? Can they kill us? I'm assuming that's a yes. I mean, if that's always Ice Beam, is there ever a world where it is? And now, yeah, EQ. Why, then we were saying Lopunny could also do this. Come on the EQ. Pick this up. But then it's like random move D-Knight, right? Oh, I mean random move. Taking EQ. In this line. But then we can't use B for Whimsicott. Wait, actually, Choice Scarf Baby B is not fast enough. Damn, I was hoping Choice Scarf Baby B was going to be enough fast enough. That'd be so sick. Oh, pre-poison D-Knight could also do this. Yeah. Depending on the circumstances, that's not like the worst mon in the world. We were baiting... Oh, and this is what we were worried about, right? Oh, well, Hurricane is annoying. We don't have anyone with own tempo. And inner focus is just... Crystal Beth? No, Crystal Beth is going to get hit by one grass move and fall over. Yeah. What a devious little Pokemon. I guess it makes sense they're a prankster. They're a runner. They're a track star. The tangled web we weave. Okay, anyone else who can deal with... If we know this guy can deal with D-Knight, I mean, it would have to be a fake out or a multi-hit mover. Or a combination of two Pokemon. Or like a slow shakedown. I don't know anyone who's just gonna like completely wall the shit out of this guy. Wellin, oh, this is a Assault Vest. I was gonna say Wellin doesn't do a bad job, but of course. I mean, maybe there is someone else with a Assault Vest that doesn't give a shit. It appears to be a no. Ice Beam's not doing jack. Assault Vest, Slow King. Let's go. What if we use our eject here? What Lopunny at full health? What you baiting in? Or Lopunny at a specifically chosen health? Could be exclusively Surf from Gorbis. Which might intrigue us. The problem is, like, we can't eject. If we use our eject here, then we can't eject to get Fu in against Swampert. Which I guess we could just sack instead of that. Why can't we have two Gallipods? So that's kind of our limitations here that we're working under, right? Is that we basically want eject for Fu to be able to kill Swampert at the end safely. And if like Fu kills That could be Hurricane. That's the problem. We kind of want to get this taken care of sooner. Shooner. Any fallen other Pokemon who gets access to Thunder? I mean, it's the Christopher Walken berry, though. I think that's the thing to get through. We didn't even watch this full line. Let's see what Lobro does.
Speed, we'll just hit it with a little volt switch.
Oh, ooh, that's why I could have watched 3 more seconds and then figured this out.
Or anything like that, but volt switch will break its multi-scale, which increases its defenses immensely.
Then you go into
switch in Taco to take the Dragon Claw.
I was expecting to do a fairy type.
Bang takes a lot of damage. So Taco is outsped by this Dragonite, if not for the Choice Scarf that it's holding. And we have a skill link, Taco, that can Icicle Spear to kill the Dragonite. Yeah, so with the Choice Scarf, you also get an Icicle Spear 5 hits, so it's guaranteed kill. Yo, there's the crit.
Okay. Can we set up the same thing? No, we can't set it up because... Yeah, how? Is this a Soul Vest? It's the only way I see being dead to exclusively... Did I miss that?
Calculator. That is all. Actually, I trust Taco to live anything because it's the GOAT. So this is a rain team. They got Rain, the Pelipper with the Drizzle. Very cool. Okay. Because it's raining, Radish just kills with Thunder. It's guaranteed to hit. Even with a Wackenberry, it just kills. There it is. Alright, so now the first Pokemon to come in, the first Pokemon that is obviously everything slower than me, right? Because it's Radish. So Dragonite's gonna come in because it sees that it kills me with Dragon Claw.
Okay. No mention of a Soul Vest. But yeah, that could be... Nothing's faster. It'd have to be 157. Elect. Assault. No, that doesn't work either because we're dead Ice Beam. Yeah, how? I guess it's because we have a down... No, down defense nature should help us. Oh, wait, no, we only need this to be 186. That works. Because we need just the top range of Declaw. We need it for baiting. We don't need it for actually clicking. Yeah. Because this would always be Declaw. We could both switch out. That would do 33. $268. Damn, I'm great. Declaw. I would use both our choice items. Do we have any naturally faster fairy types? You were in a down speed nature. This would be glorious. What about Tuggy? Tuggy's too slow. I mean, all of our fairies, too, I guess, can take a... Well, some of our fairies can take a hit. Let's just say... Oh, well, an Amorous at 95? Bang, dude. That's such a shame this is a down speed nature. You're supposed to be helpful in these fights, buddy. You're supposed to be helpful. And this would be both of our choice items ripped from the jump, which would suck. Okay. Slow dead to Bullet Punch. Also not bad at all. Yeah. Yeah, that's not terrible. We can maybe choose the fairy type we got here. Immune on the declaw, kill with this. Bait and bullet punch from this guy. We'd go into this dude. Are we dead to 2 crit bullet punches? Doesn't matter. We kill with overheat, then it's going to be... Well, I guess the question... I guess we can go like citrus, right? We can probably get this to a range where we're only ever dead to surf. We come back in here on the surf. We kill with T-bolts. Then this guy's dead, this guy's dead, this guy's dead, this guy's dead. We show fast kill against base Swampert, so it would be likely Hurricane Whimsicott. Again, this is an awkward spot. I mean, we could Volt Switch, of course. It could Grass Whistle. Then we would know it was Hurricane. Where's an item that prevents confusion? I mean, this could also just be a sack here. Oh, we have additional slots, though, right? Like, if we know this is never Weather Ball, or we have a Mon who can, like, take everything. Yeah. This could be just, like, Gyarados, pre-poison Gyarados, right? And then on the Energy Ball, we go here. Yeah, as long as we know we would be coming in on... Ah, but then we're out of slots, aren't we? Yeah. Because we... How do we do this with the slots we have remaining? Because it's like Perfect World. We need... Eject and Foo. Or if there's someone who... Well, no, we can't clean this up with Foo, right? Because then we can get, like, priority Grass Whistled. We kind of need, like, exactly Energy Ball. We can't kill this with U-turn. Is there anything Foo can, like, always take and not have to eject on? They need to be able to take 2 moves. If there are 2 crits Foo can take. Stone Edge is one of them. But they're baiting every move. What if we eject here? We can't eject on a maybe Hurricane. Heh. Can't take 2 crit surfs. That doesn't work either. We're gonna know this is surf. Which, I mean, could be Sep. Sep's not fast enough. Wherever you have our 2 choice items out. How are we struggling with 3 Pokemon left to kill? Repoison when to do this, we need the Scarf. What's a healer do again? No. That would maybe even hurt us. Still have a mega on the table. Hmm. Hmm? Someone get something getting delivered? Hmm? Word. Maybe I'll let that hang in a second. I guess pre-poisoned Enamorus would do this as well if we hard sack here. And I think that just gives us the line, right? Depending on what Enamorus baits from Swampy. Stone Edge Liquidation. Stone Edge can miss. That's real fucking annoying. Any of our other fairy types got gas? Damn, it's such a shame that this is a downspeed nature. I think with like a neutral nature, the line is already discovered here. Yeah, with the neutral nature, that just is there. Other fairy types. How much do we need to... 268 is the number we're looking for still here, right? Yeah. Floor just barely misses it. What about Rabombi? Rabombi has the natural speed. Obviously can't pick this up. Let's put our fairy types this side. Tugkiss, can you learn Hurricane? You'd assume so, right? Really? That sucks. Maybe it'd be too good. Air Slash almost gets there. But that doesn't get this guy, yeah. Or it could be someone who just doesn't care about Declaw. I think a lot of our heavy hitters are going to, though. Ma'am, are you fast enough to... Can't one-tap? Can't outspeed. Don't like Dragon Claw. I think Gyarados can learn Hurricane, but not gonna help us here. Is there any of our fairies we're missing? Prim and Proper. Do you get the gas to pick this up? 268. That looks good. They do have the gas to pick it up. Do they have the speed? Maybe they bait something different. It makes this a little bit more interesting. So what's the play here? Kill this with Thunder. Baited Declaw. Short Vest. Always can Declaw go here. We Volt Switch out. Kill with the Moon Blast. We were baiting in. Could be free damage to be fast dead the Energy Ball, which maybe might be better for us. So we kill this. Could be in the perfect speed tier to be Predator Energy Ball, which would let us go into B. B would be able to pick up the KO. And we'd be slow dead to everything under the sun. Slow dead to Split? Actually, maybe that depends on Spadef drop from Energy Ball. Or is tell me it's special attack drop. Special defense IG. We could. Okay. Kill this, bait in that. Get revenge kill here. Be dead to. Show exclusively fast dead to Energy Ball. I mean, we could also show fast dead to that, but I mean, this is a great place to show that. Go here, take the Energy Ball, kill with Poison Jab. Okay, crit Energy Ball, Spadef drop. Plus 2 turns of Poison Chip, I guess. Wait, would we always be dead to Hurricane? Could we avoid being pre-poisoned? Like, if we're fast dead to that, I think we could avoid being pre-poisoned, right? If we know this is going to be Energy Ball on the spot, which it will be if it's a fast kill. So say we're 2-on-3. Yeah. Well, what's the lowest we... 32. No, we can do that from full. We're always dead to it from full. So say it's max roll crit, 58, and then drop. 243 minus 58, 150, 185 plus drop. Just barely always surf. That's huge. Because then we can go KO this with Thunder. Then, okay, let's write this down. Prim. Scarf. Okay, so... KO this with Thunder, and then we're pre-damaged to bait in Always Dead to exclusively Declaw. We're going to check the max roll of that. And because max roll out, max rolls this, so we go into this. We're going to Volt Switch. It's going to be at full health. Volt Switch is going to do 33. Zoop. It's going to be Declaw. We're going to go in this. We're immune. 31 minus 33. 268. After multi-scale's broken. Our table's broken. We're going to take that, no problem. Kill with Moonblast. And we're going to be pre-damaged to 168. Elect KOs with Thunder. Thunder. D-Knight comes in. Swap to Prim on Immune. And KO with Moon Blast. Whim comes in. Clicking always Energy Ball. Swap to B on E-Ball. Turn 4 KO with P-Jab Mega B. KO with Poison Jab Mega B. Perfect. Zoop. This guy's dead. So Pelipper's dead. D-Knight's dead. B has killed Whimsicott. So, where do we stand here? Then we're always going to be dead to slow Surf, even with the drop, even with max roll crit drop. A huge fictional scenario. So then we go into Electrode. Gore comes in. Swap to Elect KO with Thunder. Then I assume Caesar comes in because we show fast kill against this guy with Energy Ball. Yes, we do. Caesar comes in. We'll see KO with one of these many moves. We go into Electrode. I mean, we go into Infernape. They can take whatever. They pick up the KO. Ape. Now, what's the... We take 2 hits. Probably Citrus. What does Swampy see? Shouldn't it be Stone Edge? Should it be Liquidation or Earthquake? I think... Wow, I think this just fucking works. Holy shit. Yeah. Should be Liquidation or Earthquake. That's, I guess, we gotta check. What is this? Probably a priority move. If we're dead to a priority move. Okay, let's say we would take the most amount of damage. We wouldn't be dead. The only complaint here is if we are baiting Stone Edge. That's the only way this would get sketchy, right? And that would have to be like... We're already using all of our choice items, right? Is there anyone else who can do this? We could just go in, right? Well, then, crit bullet punch. $99 plus crit earthquake. That's definitely enough to kill. 258. Yeah. Anyone who kills Caesar and always baits what we need them to. You can sometimes bait Stone Edge. Who can always own this this guy. Well, it's not even... It would have to be like crit bullet punch plus... I'm assuming it does less. What's this number? 130? And then I assume it'd be quick attack. Yeah. That number might end 117. .247, and then what is a citrus eel? $69. 278 minus 247 plus 69. That looks favorable. And by that I mean not favorable. Exactly 100. Yeah. There's got to be a path out that just guarantees. We have 3 slots to deal with 2 Pokemon, and one of them is like basically a non-issue. Is there a move that Fu just does not care coming in on? It is Stone Edge. Well, I guess that's the thing, right? If we go into Goalie Pug, but I guess the problem is if Infernape is sometimes baiting Stone Edge. Who else owns this guy? Yeah, I mean, we're obviously seeing that Fu does. But crit gets us. Especially if that Steel Gem is still active. The Steel Gem's not still active. 30%. That still gets us. Yeah, Bold Punch hits like a motherfucker. And we know... Actually, is this ever going to be one of these... If it's always Bug Bite, I think we might be good, right? So, Gorbis is coming in against this guy. They're always clicking Surf. What's a crit Surf do to a Assault Vest motherfucker? Max 139? Actually, we might be good. 139. 107. How's this looking for? That looks high enough that we're not dead to... Just barely. So this is always Bug Bite. I think we might be good then. Okay, crit Bug Bite. Crit Bullet Punch. 130. We don't... Bug Bite, we want to get a... We don't get a Citrus, right? What if we... No, we can't... We don't have leftovers. 195. I think actually because we can't have a berry, that gets us. How can I heal without a berry? Yeah, that puts us at 83, which is not cut it. We need a lot more health, actually. Okay, well, we know we're taking Bug Bite coming in. Can anybody take advantage of that? mean, we could sacrifice Torkoal here. This could be like a 50-50 situation where it's like we go into Ape. If they don't get double crit, yeah, because they're not beating Power Up Punch. Power Up Punch is the scary thing here. No, but we can't do the 50-50, right? Because then we don't have room for ejecting. Are we screwed by single crit? Does it have to be exactly double crit? We have a bunch of Pokemon who own Caesar, but then like don't set us up for a great situation going into... Well, do we have someone who owns Caesar that is sackable? I mean, it could just be Torkoal. What we're gonna say? Does one crit fuck us? I think one does, especially because we know it's Bug Bite. It can't be. We can't go Citrus. We're so close. Wow. Let me ban this guy. Let me feel something. Cool. Hairy Mama, but they're going to take a lot from Bug Bite, aren't they? And from Polish Punch. Yeah, it's like most of the time Infernape's fine to win this. It's just the scenario where they're not fine. Any other ways to heal? What about like Shell Belt? Would Shell Belt be enough? One-eighth of the damage dealt. Okay, what's again the number of double crit? It's 130 plus 65. It's a lot of fucking damage. 295. Yeah, I don't even think. 83. We heal back an eighth of what we do to this one. 32. I don't think that's anywhere close enough. 115. Close. That's max double crit max roll. It's just like the backup. I mean the out here is sacking Infernape. That's if we would go with this line and we get into that jam. The only way we survive here is sacking Infernape, which Don't love. I'll keep it $1.50. Can we get a different bait order, maybe? Or if we do this other mon here. Yeah, Gorbis is always clicking surf against this guy. We have no more choice items. If we had another choice item, we could bring in this guy, but we need the choice item for this. We need the assault vest to make the first bait. For a world where we eject here? Can't kill with flip, obviously. Or could we? What if we go... No, it's always going to be surf. We go into Gallicipod, eject on this surf, go into... No, because we'd have to double flip, right? There's no way we can do that. Well, no, that's what I was going to say. If we go here, but after surf, could it be ice beam this? Well, I guess we could set up Gallicipod to be safe to eject on both. If we can do that, we could volt switch here. Like this is always surf. We go here, we volt switch on the surf. It's going to be like split move. It's going to depend on like if we can safely min roll ice beam and not die to surf. I'm uncertain. And make sure it's not going to baton pass. I mean, shell smash. Plus ice beam 41. 174. That does work. We could swap in here on this. Volt switch. Go into here, eject. We could go even back into electrode. Volt switch that way. And then if I go hard foo. That's outspeed Oko. So then it would go right into 8. We wouldn't even need to eject. Okay, wait. I think that might be our ticket if that works properly, which I think it does. Because we did the important math. We flip, eject, flip, go into foo. If it's only those two left, it's going to bait in this guy. We click Surging Strikes, then we click Aqua Jet, we pick up the KO. Then that would bring in this guy. We show fast kill, but it sees fast kill with that. And then Ape's not dead to 2 of those. Well, I think we've got it. I think we successfully cooked up 2 lines in one day. Beautiful. Swap to electrode. Volt switch. Swap to electrode. Hit volt switch. Eject with goalie. Go back to elect. Volt switch for KO. Go into foo. Baits in swamp. KO swamp with strikes and jet. Ape 1v1s Caesar. Cool. think 8 probably, what was this? You dead to slow anything? Nah. There's a world, I think, where if if Fu is like super healthy, they could just also chain this KO here. Goalie, what's the number we need to be at? Citrus, Fu, Mystic, Ape, Citrus. You need to be at eject to Ice Beam. Yeah, 174. What was the last thing I wanted to check? That we are always getting attacking moves here. So obviously... Where's Big B? Like Ned. Slow dead to surf, always going to be surf. Are we always slow dead to mineral surf? 246 minus 78. Not always dead to it. So in the world where we're not slow dead, 168. But I guess we're showing fast KO. So I don't think that would ever shell smash. Yeah, okay. It would never shell smash because we're showing fast KO. Cool. I think that's 2 lines. 1 day. Holy moly. A glorious, glorious thing. I guess it's when I'm here, kind of when people are taking the day off from watching. I play the game. That's another one in the books. What's that? 5 fights left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit. All right. 1 day left in this week. Hope to cook up another line. If we continue up with that 1 line a day, we'll actually be able to do stuff on Monday. Barring we want to spend that 1 scale and apps. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird what we end up bringing the lead for. We'll see what happens. But we're getting closer, inching closer and closer to the finish line. We'll see if we get there. We're still aiming to hopefully fight the Elite Four on the 23rd, which would be the 22nd for most of the world. Anyways, gamers, I've been Saves Untitled. I hope you enjoyed this little soiree into the world of Run and Bun Pokemon as we plan more and more fights. It's not the most pretty section of the game, but we're slowly getting through it. Anyways, hope you